What's up, peeps? Shannon and Cassandra here, and today we're doing a little bit something different. So today, mouse on the screen, sorry guys, we are playing,
Burning Love.
So this was actually created by the Yandere dev, who is the creator of Yandere Simulator, and Michaela, I'm just going to go to the credits real quick. Michaela Laws and Yandere Dev. So Michaela Laws is actually the creator of another otome called Seduce Me, the otome, which we will one day be playing.
Yes.
But, and you can go on Steam and get that one for free. So Yandere, this is a April Fool's joke created by Michaela and Yandere Dev, based in the world of Yandere Simulator.
I have not played that. Have you played that?
No, I've just watched Let's Plays of it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I know it's a dark world. It's a little dark.
Yeah, it's got its moments. So, we're gonna jump right in there.
Okay.
Alright. Starting. What is our name?
I like Sakura.
Okay, Sakura it is. Enter. Okay. Who's Sakura?
Okay, whew. Almost 5 o'clock. At least this is the last room I have to check. Huh? What's this?
Ooh.
A knife? What's a knife doing in here? And what is it doing on the floor?
Of all places.
Of all places.
We have two options. We can pick it up or we can tell a teacher.
Now, do we want to try and get, like, all the endings, or...
Sure.
Or should the first playthrough just be like, we're gonna play it this way, and then we go for all the endings?
Up to you. I don't even know how long this thing is, so...
So, let's just do it our way, just in case it's super long.
Okay, okay.
So, pick it up. I should probably take it and bring it to a teacher. Or something.
Of course, or something, yeah, because, you know, why, why not? Sure, okay.
I mean, it looks so fancy. Isn't this supposed to be in that creepy skull?
Why do you know that?
Yes, why do you know that?
How often do you spend in the occult club, Sakura?
That's kind of a shame. It looks really cool. Huh.
Yeah, steal it. Actually, I'm just looking at the head. It's actually like a demonic skull. It has horns
it is
and
very
like
pretty.
eyes and shit.
It is very pretty.
Cool. All right. Oh.
There's blood on the other side of it. What the? It even looks fresh.
How do you know what fresh blood? Oh, okay, never mind.
Especially
we're good. Yeah. We're good. Never mind. It's fine. I thought about it. It's fine. It's fine.
Moving on. Get a teacher now, or stick it in the skull. Well, let's just put it away.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we know it belongs in the skull, and I mean, fresh blood is probably nothing new. They were probably just sacrificing goats or something. It's fine.
No big deal.
It's fine. All right. We're sticking it in the skull.
I mean, no one will see the blood if it's in the skull, right?
That's your logic?
What the hell?
Well, okay, let's go with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There. Huh?
Yeah, how do you skip on a huh?
I don't know. It's weird.
I wonder, are you... Oh!
Where am I?
In the creepy demonic realm from Yandere Simulator.
Gah! That's always such a weird one.
Gah!
Who? What? Huh? Monsters?
Yep. Monsters, demons, same difference, right?
Immortal. Here.
Immortal, here. How curious.
I can hear the voice acting a little bit.
Oh, shit. Okay. We'll just... My bad. I forgot. Everybody but you has a voice.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Huh? Wow! I mean,
wow!
whoa!
You read it more like W-H-A-O. Wow!
What? I should do the Asian. What?
In fact, your wow sounded like a character from a video game. I forget which one. I want to say like Toad when they're getting knocked out of the game. Wow!
Okay. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, maybe. You decide, comments. You decide.
Oh, I guess that's...
you, I guess.
Who is he? Why is his head on fire? Sorry.
Wow, the first two questions. First one makes sense. Second one, really? Those are your oh, okay.
I mean,
it's not how is he alive? His head is on fire?
Why, though? And why do I feel like seriously making out with him?
That's hot stuff.
That's true. That is a real question, though. That's a good question.
That is. And how do you make out with him? His head is flame. Or is he like Ghost Rider, where his head, it's like a flaming skull, and then it can like be put out?
Why have you come here, I wonder? Do you have a fascination with the occult? Or have you come here seeking power?
True story. I stuck a bloody knife into his skull, not knowing what it would lead to.
And here we are! So you mean you didn't kill and dismember 5 people?
Am I saying no, get me killed? Because I can say yes.
Then you're not ready for my power. Come back when you are.
It's like, okay, that's cool. I'll take that.
This is actually a line from Yandere Simulator.
Okay. I'm interested in you. I seek power. I'm, lost.
Oh yeah, it's just you turn back at the brimstone and make a left, and then it's a right, and then go past the bridge of fear and hatred, and then it's another right, and I don't know where I'm going from there, but you should be fine.
Yeah, okay.
All right, what are we?
I guess we're interested in him.
All right, buddy. We're going straight and to the point. We hope you appreciate this.
Yes.
Oh, are you? What a pity.
Ouch.
Ooh.
I'm not interested in you at all.
I don't know anything about you.
Boring creatures.
So this is gonna be hard.
Worthy of your time.
Why should
what are your
consider
interests?
you
He's actually still
worthy of
talking.
I know. I just need to know what his interests are. How am I meant to seduce him if I don't know what he's into?
All right, so this is seduce you, the otome.
Yes, seduce you.
You don't. Okay, you don't understand. I'm interested in you, or I guess I'm not with you after all.
No,
we're not licking our wounds. We're just like no.
No. Yeah.
Persistence is key. This is how you. This is how you win over demonic spirits.
Yes.
You just keep going after them.
Very straightforward.
Yeah.
Very straightforward.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
What? What do you mean?
He's confused. This is good. This is a foot up.
He's adorable.
Oh, he thought we only wanted his power.
Oh, common misconception.
Yeah, okay. He's flustered and confused now. He's like, wait. Interested, as in lovey-dovey stuff? Oh no. Demon don't do that.
You're hot, you're sexy, I want to date you. I don't... Well, he is hot.
He is.
Would he appreciate the pun, or would he be insulted?
He might be like, well, I am on fire. Okay, now choices are getting difficult.
I know, especially because they're all pretty similar. Let's go with hot. Let's be on the nose with this.
All right, we're being straightforward. He's sweating.
What?
You know he has a voice actor for that, right?
It was just funny and I wanted to read it.
Oh, we're making him sweat. We're making a
fire
demon sweat.
Watch your tongue, mortal. Do you have any idea who you are speaking to?
No.
My future husband.
What she said, apparently.
Some sort of fiend demon? Not really.
No, I just think you're hot.
Yeah, I wish that were an option. I don't know. This is the toughest choice so far. What do you think?
Some sort of fiend demon? I would have gone for fire.
Yeah.
But,
okay.
I feel like he'd tell us who he is if we did that, but at the same time, do I really care, or do I just want to make out with him?
Of course you care. You're interested in him as a demon.
Oh.
He's not just a piece of meat. Or flames.
Okay.
Wait. Okay. Just do it. Just do whatever.
Wait. Okay, we're Russian rouletting this. Ah!
Not really.
You confounding little!
Uh-oh. Oh no.
I should incinerate you where you stand!
Oops!
Interesting. So, we know for next time.
I am the flame demon, and you will show me proper respect!
If we had said fiend demon, he might have gotten offended anyways. And
True,
given us
because
the
we said
exact same.
fiend.
And not flame. I'm sorry. Let me make it up to you with a date.
Wow, freaking persistence.
Yeah. I know what I
And
want.
why exactly would I desire to do such a thing?
Because you're hot, I mean.
Because you'll have a great time. Obviously.
Duh.
I have no reason to believe your words.
True enough.
Fair. So would this 2-for-1 coupon to McDonald's change your mind?
I don't know if you can touch that. Can he touch that? Or would it burst
You
into
just
flames?
show it to him. You don't have to hand it to him.
I'll use it. It's fine. I'll be the one to give it over.
Yeah. I can promise all of them are grade A freshly slaughtered Canadian beef.
Delicious. I think he'd really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that it's not bloody.
You might be able to order them rare, but then they'd be like, that violates all kind of health codes. And he'd be like, whoosh. And they'd be like, never mind.
But then he could set the place on fire. That would be a great date.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
good. Do it.
I'll make a deal with you. If you go on a date with me and you don't have any fun, I'll give you my soul. Because,
shit.
fair trade.
Sounds fair. Wow. Yeah, wow.
Wow. That's
We're going
commitment.
on a date and I'm giving you my soul.
That's commitment. I really have to show this guy a good time.
Yeah, kinda.
Foolish human, you do not grasp the consequences of your proposal. Do you truly wish you wager your eternal soul?
Did you miss the part where we said you were hot?
Yeah, because you're hot.
Yeah. Worth it!
Yes, yep, yeah. So, any of them.
Let's go with yes.
Okay.
Is it really worth your eternal soul?
Yes. I can't get over this feeling inside. I need to date this demon.
Notice me, senpai.
Please, oh please say yes.
Is this human serious?
He's just like, how do I get out of this now?
So be it, foolish mortal. I agree to
Can
your
I get that in
terms.
writing?
There is no backing
I'm
out
sure.
of this bargain
I'm sure
now.
you.
With blood?
I will go on a date with you. And if I do not enjoy myself, I will consume your soul.
And we will be together forever!
It's a win-win situation for me.
And he's just like, oh no, I did not, I didn't think about that.
Deal!
Sold.
Yes! He said yes! This is going to be so much fun.
So,
He's just like, I don't know what to do now.
where are we going?
Yeah, where can you take a demon where people won't be like, oh my god, it's a demon, run!
This is, it depends on the time of year, obviously. Halloween would be a free-for-all, but...
Assume it's summer. Beach is right out.
Yeah. No, that's difficult. I mean, maybe a club?
Okay. Bar and grill?
Maybe not a bar and grill. Find a goth scene somewhere.
Okay.
People-
Bonfire?
Yeah. Except you have him, like, lie down, so people just think his head is, like, a
The flame?
campfire. Yeah.
And then watch as they foolishly try to roast marshmallows and then he consumes their soul.
Yes!
The best date!
Best date ever.
Alright, let's do it. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Well, the beach is right out. We already said that. Water.
A park, that seems like a bad idea for a flame demon.
Yeah, a diner, though.
A diner also seems like a bad idea. All of these seem like bad ideas, let's be real. Because beach, water, death. Park, fire, more fire, death. Diner, too normal.
I feel like the park, you won't set him on fire, but what's there to do on the park?
No, like the park will be set on fire.
You're assuming he has no control.
I didn't think that he has no control, but he's hot.
Yeah.
He will set the place on fire.
Okay. Well, pick a place.
Oh, shite.
It's either that or Russian roulette.
Russian roulette!
All right! Oh, well, hit enter sometime.
What was it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We will now commence our date. Do not disappoint me.
We have no idea if we will or not at this point, man.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
Maybe we should have saved. We should have saved a little bit earlier.
Oh, there's a save button.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe. We went to the park!
This location is pleasant.
Oh, okay.
Okay, demons going for pleasant. I mean...
Maybe we should save now. This is still good.
Yeah. Eternal Hell versus the park.
It's a nice place. Perfect for a date.
Do not think you have won, human. I am not yet enjoying myself. Proceed with your attempts to woo me. Do your worst.
It's sad that my immediate response is, woo! Woo!
Yes, it is bad. Very bad.
Because it's from Whose Line? Whose Line, where he's like, woo me! Woo! Woo woo! It's the one where it's he thinks the contestant is... He hates the contestant.
Yeah.
Like
he
him.
really doesn't like it. Yeah, I remember.
Oh, that was
Wayne Brady
Colin.
and Colin Mockery.
Colin was the one going, woo! Yeah.
All right, Flame Demon, you asked for it.
Oh no.
Why is your head on fire? Where do demons come from? Who were you before you were a demon? God,
getting
these are
too personal.
These are heavy questions for a first date.
Damn, son.
God,
Where do demons come from?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's a question everyone wants to know.
You truly are an ignorant human. To think that you made it this far without knowing such a thing.
Go on.
Yes, I'm a fool. At least I can learn from a cool demon like you. That is
Or don't say anything.
I don't know, man. Flattery. Let's go for flattery.
Flattery. But he's like, but you said I was hot.
I mean...
Is flattery gonna woo the demon?
Yes! You are given a great privilege to learn from
Wow.
a demon like me.
Well,
Demons, man.
demons and their
They're
egos.
so easy.
He's like, what did you just say?
Playing on his pride. Great strategy. Go me.
Speaking of full of yourself.
A demon is a human that has discarded their humanity in exchange for great power.
I see.
Okay.
A very specific set of circumstances are required in order for a human to become a demon.
Go on.
First, a human must somehow commune with
Step
the demon.
1 done.
The human must express their desire to forsake humanity and embrace demonhood. If the demon decides that the human is worthy, the demon will offer a deal.
Huh, interesting.
We already have a deal. Does that mean... Or is that a different kind of deal?
Ours is very different.
The human must perform a great sacrifice. After the sacrifice has been performed, the demon will grant the human the power that they desire.
We can make it work.
It is extremely uncommon for a demon to judge a human to be worthy of demonhood.
Have you met Yandere-chan?
Wow. That's interesting. I wonder who his demon was.
Yeah, that's the real question, is if it's a demon that has to judge another person, who was the first demon? And how were they a demon?
Yeah.
Oh, we actually have to...
I guess maybe who were you before you were a demon, then?
The year I first drew breath was 1431.
Shit, man.
I was born into a wealthy family. I enjoyed a life of privilege and
Brag
luxury.
about it.
No, it's like, you know that stereotype of the bored wealthy person who just goes into the occult and does all the crazy shit because he's like, I have all this power. Who's going to stop me? And I want more power.
Yes.
Local peasants, unsatisfied with their lot in life, grew envious of my family's wealth. Eventually, their envy turned to rage.
Can you blame them? Have you seen a peasant's life? It's drudgery. Drudgery and work and drudgery.
Are you trying to win this man over or just make him feel bad about who he used to be?
No, he's not that person anymore, clearly.
Fair enough.
One day, a mob of peasants marched into my family's manor, intent on stealing our valuables. My mother and father attempted to resist, but they were no match for dozens of armed peasants.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That sucks. That actually does suck.
Yep, it sounds a lot like the French Revolution.
I was gonna say, does it sound like France to you?
Peasants beat my parents savagely. When my mother and father were at the brink of death, peasants burned them alive.
That's why you became a flame demon. Ah, connection.
Yep.
Afterwards, peasants raided the manor,
I feel like this isn't
taking
fun.
everything of value.
This is dark.
Of course it's dark.
They burned the manor to the ground.
We're reliving all of his worst memories, and we're like, why can I show you a fun time? Meanwhile, it's just us sharing sadness and...
Yeah.
I hid during the peasants' assault, and so I escaped without injury. However, I witnessed my parents beaten and burned alive.
I'm so sorry. That was me in a past life. My bad. My bad. How can I make it up to you?
Like, yeah, both of these are, I don't know.
I'm gonna go with I'm so sorry. Because
Okay,
that sucks is just so...
Well, yeah, but
that
then he
sucks.
That might also be like, I don't want your pity. How
Oh,
dare you,
shit.
We saved not too long ago, though, so we can, if you really don't like it.
For what?
Like I said, past life, bro. I mean...
For what you had to go through. So sad.
Well, I was able to obtain my revenge in the
Yeah,
end.
that doesn't surprise me.
Touche. Hence the flaming head.
Yes.
Never would have guessed.
My desire to take vengeance on the peasants was so strong that I performed a demonic ritual to commune with a demon.
How did you know it?
The demon took an
He
interest
probably
in me.
studied. He looked for a way. Found anyway.
Okay.
We struck a deal, and I performed a sacrifice. The demon granted me the power to control fire. I was reborn into the form that you see before you.
Is it bad that I want to be like, what was the sacrifice?
Sorry, this just made me think of Black Butler a bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know how he kind
been
of
a while.
like he sacrifices his own soul basically for revenge for his parents.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the butler's like, I will take care of you. And he actually kind of likes the kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he's like, but I need your soul because contracts, you know.
I took my vengeance. The peasants experienced everything that they subjected my parents to. And more.
Good job, bruh.
Yeah.
I had become a being that was no longer welcome in the human world. And so, once my vengeance was complete, I left the human world for the demon realm.
So, do you have a girlfriend?
I think he would have mentioned that.
You think?
I think so. Oh,
This
really?
is our only
next
option.
question.
So, after all that sadness and death, why is your head on fire?
Basically.
When a human becomes a demon, they are reborn into a more appropriate form. This form was the most appropriate one for me, considering the circumstances of my ascension to demonhood.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Totally. I get it. It's a good look.
It's a nice look on you. It is. It does look cool. I'm not gonna lie. I guess, yeah, it's a nice look on you.
Flattery.
Flattery. Give me everywhere.
That's a ridiculous statement.
Your ridiculous statement. No?
It's true, though.
How bothersome.
Yes.
I got him a little flustered. Good. Let's keep at it.
Are you nuts? I love how she's like, let's get a demon riled up, because that can't possibly go wrong. There is no way this could end badly for me. Also, we're running, do we want to go to 30 and then...
Yeah, sure.
And then we'll cut it?
Yep.
And maybe do a part 2?
Yep.
If people want us to keep going, leave a comment.
Let's be real. We're gonna do a part 2 anyways, just for ourselves. But whether or not we air it...
That depends on you, the people at home.
Maybe, should we stop here then?
Sure.
Feels like this is a good
Yeah,
ending
might
place.
as well. I'll save.
Alright.
In a new save slot.
Okay. Okay, then.
Alright, so that's it for this video.
And until next time,
Go out and play, peeps.
bye!
Bye!
What would be a deal breaker on a first date? Deal breaker for a second date or any future communications, I guess.
Come on. Oh no. Double monsters!
Okay, they're paying attention.
I'm just going to go to the credits real quick.
Ha ha. That's a good start.
Well,
It froze.
shit. Hello?